and party over here now.
The grand finale of Spark, the school festival of dance, is happening on Thursday, the 12th of June, for one day only at the Southern Academy of the Performing Arts. It's something that you do not want to miss, and joining us this morning to share more is Alette Liz Williams, the president of the National Dance Association of Trinidad and Tobago, and Carleen Brathwaite, committee member of the National Dance Association of Trinidad and Tobago. Alette and Carleen, welcome to the Now Morning Show.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
It's wonderful to have you both with us this morning on the show. Thank you again. Let's start off with Spark. It evolved from the Secondary Schools Dance Festival into something that is much bigger. Carleen, can you explain what Spark represents today and why the rebrand particularly was important?
So the National Dance Association has been collaborating with the Ministry of Education for many years, since 2009. So this is not something new, but Spark is an opportunity for us to include now the primary schools. The Secondary Schools Dance Festival is what it was lovingly known as for so many years. And now we said, no, we should start this process at an earlier stage. So we're now including primary and secondary schools. And Spark means the spirit of art, rhythm, and culture. So it really gives an opportunity for young people on the younger side of the spectrum, as well as on the older side of the spectrum, to participate in this experience.
Now, this is quite exciting because, of course, with the primary schools, this is the first year that they are officially being included. I can only imagine what the response has been like. So, Alette, let's talk about that. What has the response been like so far? Have there been any challenges in incorporating the primary schools? And also, what does this mean for the future of dance education in Trinidad and Tobago?
Well, I have to say, firstly, thank you to the Ministry of Education in particular, because the Ministry of Education has been the facilitator for us having the ability to actually have this festival, which was formerly, as Carleen said, the Secondary Schools Dance Festival. And last year we were broached with a sort of, a forward-thinking manner, instead of having it just for secondary schools, for us now to add primary schools. And we took up the challenge. And of course, building out a festival beyond something that was, normally in one vein, to be a bit wider now, including primary schools. Yes, it did have its, challenges, but we facilitated that by having the babies, the schools, upload their video submissions rather than come to a venue and do the performance, because we do understand that it may take a little bit more time to teach primary school students and to have them be well coordinated and look really good so that they can perform on the final stage. So we accepted their submissions via video, and we have 5 primary schools that have advanced to the grand finale, which we're very happy about, because we were actually not sure if primary schools would be able to enter in the time frame that we would have put out the call for primary schools. So we are pleased to say that we have 10 secondary schools and 5 primary schools. And what this tells us is that there are very young children who have the talent to dance, who are in some way they have a penchant for culture and the performing arts. And now we're giving them a platform to see their older counterparts compete, but they can also see where they can go after that. And we're very, very grateful for the ministry for bringing this to us and saying, yes, go ahead, take it, run with it. And here we are with the first iteration of Spark, including primary school students.
Oh, Alette, before we get into some of the details of Spark happening on the 12th of June, let's go back to this initiative and the fact that without support, something like this would not be possible. You have mentioned, of course, the Ministry of Education, but what other support does the association need to continue to grow and expand at this rate?
Well, I mean, we are, I have to say it, we are an entirely voluntary association executive. He knows this is pretty much a labor of love. We are putting on a festival with, a festival costs a lot of money. And we are not doing it for ourselves. It's not for profit, even though there are ticket prices. They're all nominal to cover small costs, but there are costs way beyond that. And so even at this juncture, we know that the competition is next week, Thursday, but even now, we're calling on people. We have tickets on Island tickets. You could support by just purchasing tickets. And students would love to know that their audience is there, so you could also come and support. And in any other way that you'd like to do a contribution that could possibly underwrite any of the costs, you can feel free to reach out to us. We will definitely let you know all of the ways that you can contribute to the Schools Festival of Dance, which is our priority right now. And then after that, sign up to be an associate member of the association. If you're a dancer, sign up to be a dancer with your group or as an individual. We have very affordable costs, I promise you. And be a part of the upcoming programming that we're about to roll out throughout the balance of this year into the end of our tenure, which could be renewed based on how the dancers feel about our performance. So right now, we are really seeking support to help us underwrite costs for the Schools Festival of Dance, which is going to pull off anyway, but we need your help to make sure that it pulls off even smoother. And we can give you those details if you go up on our website or if you contact us directly at nda.tt.org@gmail.com or call us at 463-1031.
Oh, well, we'll definitely have to recap those contact details before we wrap our conversation this morning. But for now, Colleen, let's bring you back into the conversation. You've seen the semi-finals. What do you think audiences can expect from the finals happening on the 12th of June on the SAPA stage?
I can assure you, these young people are doing more than just dancing on a stage. We witnessed backstage some young people, we witnessed community, we witnessed teamwork, we witnessed the young people taking the courage to be vulnerable and to be seen. So we're not just coming to a show to sit down and be entertained. Yes, we're going to see quality dance. We're going to see a range of dance styles, traditional folk dance styles, all the way up to contemporary and your more modern styles of dance. But we're going to see young people taking the courage to be seen, to be vulnerable, to tell their stories. It's more than just dance for them. And with us in the audience, with us around them, holding space for young people, they're going to be encouraged to be more than what they expect. They're going to be able to push the bar even beyond what they anticipate. So we need that support. We need the adults to come and witness and support and encourage. So be prepared. It's going to be an exciting time. It's a lot of excitement that happens for the show. We have styles in jazz, East Indian classical dance, traditional folk, as I mentioned before. It's exciting. Ballet. We have social and recreational style dances. It's going to be an exciting day.
And you can see, even from some of the images that were shared on the screen just now, the dedication with the dancers. You can see that they are very well focused, and knowing that all these disciplines are going to be coming together is going to be an absolutely memorable performance. Now, speaking about making memories, Alette, there is an opportunity for 2 students to travel to Jamaica. What is that about?
Yes, that was so. For those who've been following the National Dance Association and have been paying attention to traditional media and our social media, they would see that Alvin Ailey 2, an American dance ballet troupe, is coming to Trinidad and Tobago through Play for the Arts of Jamaica, which is founded by Marissa Benin. And he has, being in collaboration with the Dance Association for Amalgamation, the tour, which touches Trinidad and Tobago on August 26th. She said, hey, you know what? I want to be a part of what the young people in Trinidad and Tobago are doing when I told her about the Schools Festival of Dance. And she said that she would definitely make time to come to the finals to be there. We're going to have her as a special guest judge. She's going to be part of the process, not totally part of the process, so that you can see the talent that we have here in Trinidad and Tobago. And she's committed to scouting the dancers on the stage to decide who 2 of them may be eligible to go across to Jamaica to be a part of the workshops with Clay and Alvin Ailey. And if they can stand the test of the vigorousy of those workshops, actually have a chance to perform on stage for the last gala stop of Amalgamation the Tour, which is incredible and huge because it means that 2 dancers have the ability to be seen on an international stage in another country in the Caribbean region. And this is part of what the National Dance Association of Trinidad and Tobago really wants for our dancers, to give them space, to give them platforms, to give them opportunities to tell their stories beyond our shores. And of course, being the governing body for dance, incorporated by an act of parliament, I may add, it is also part of our mandate to promote and foster dance and all dance cultures in the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. So we're very happy about that opportunity, and we're really expecting dancers to show up as their best selves beyond the competition, so that they can have a chance to get that opportunity.
And we can feel the energy and see the joy in both of you. Looking forward to this event and all the opportunities that will flow afterwards. But for now, as we get ready to close our conversation, Colleen, for those who are interested and would like to purchase tickets, would like to come out and support, where can we get more information and where can we get tickets?
Sure. So, we're in 2025. So Island E tickets, our event is on Island E. So if you do have an account with Island E, please check it out. You can purchase a ticket very easily, both with debit and credit cards. So it's very convenient. Also, you can follow us on social media. We have a website, ndat.org. All the information is there on the website. So you can follow us on our website as well as on social media pages on Facebook and Instagram. National Dance Association on Instagram and Facebook.
And thank you so much for sharing that, Colleen and Alette. Thank you for joining us this morning. All the best. I know you're very much looking forward to the 12th of June and continuing to make waves and dance in Trinidad and Tobago and the region. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you so much. You too.
This is the Now Morning Show. Stay tuned. There's more coming up right after this break. It's almost time for Unique Not Different.
This girl